Good evening everybody, I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is January 7th and we are going to do some special requests. So everybody can watch this video. This is public, but only my YouTube members only my YouTube members can suggest to me stocks for me to analyze in this special request video. So let's just go right into it and look at the technical analysis for GPM and all of these stocks. Let's start with GPM, JP Morgan Chase. Okay, this is harder to see some trends here, huh? Let me go back up a little bit. Okay, let me just start putting some lines somewhere and finding where things seem to make sense. Okay, so this is going higher. So this line is pretty good because it is hitting some points. And I feel there's another line right here. Look at this. It fits this pretty good. Fits this here. This stock is moving into a channel and there's a channel right here. Ha! Now we get a sense of where this thing is going. So this is the... So this stock is in a bull trend. We are on the weekly chart. Let me go on the daily chart. So this is in a bull trend. Basically, this is jumping. This is the resistance right here on top. And then this is the support at the bottom. And the stock is climbing while going from one to the other. And everything's nice here. So we just bounce on this part here. And look at stochastic. Stochastic is over 60. Everything else is great on the indicators. Stochastic over 60, RSI over 40, MACD crossed over bullish. Almost the two lines above zero and the MI is green. The stock is stopping temporarily here. So that's not too much of a concern because it has done a little bit of a gap here. So it's stabilizing here. And for those who care, I care just a little bit, not that much about moving averages. So it just broke the 50-day moving average. All in all, nice stock. Nothing to see here. It's going well. And you have the earnings call that is coming out January the 14th, and that may change a lot of things. Let's go see Bank of America. Bank of America. I'll go to the weekly chart again to see. So we have two things here. We have two trends here. We have this first trend here. That's a slower trend. And then we have a higher trend, a higher speed trend. I'm gonna put it like this. Yeah. So now we just bounced quite strongly on this support here. So the stock seems to be strong. Look at this green candle. This one here, I'm going to put it like this. So we came outside a bit, outside of the channel a little bit, and then we came back in and resumed. Yeah, this is a strange stock. It's going pretty high, pretty fast. This is pretty steep, so I don't know how long this will last. This is pretty steep. This is the resistance right here. This is the resistance right here. So the first order of business is that this should go here and start doing this. This is what this is supposed to do. If it breaks support, then it's a short. If it keeps going over here, it just means that this is overextended. This is going to go faster. If it goes faster, I would not expect it to last a long time because that would be way too steep because this is already pretty steep. And also I would be careful entering right now because it's so far off from support and close to resistance that maybe it's going to pull back a little bit before doing something. I would wait for a little putback or a consolidation before going in. Everything else is pretty good. MACD has not crossed over bullish yet, but this is because the range of the stock is so tight that it doesn't have a lot of room for the MACD to cross over each time we come back to the support. So you can disregard MACD for this one while it's in this channel here. But it's going up. You see, it's a nice bull trend. It's going up. Great. Caterpillar. Okay, so sorry, did I stay on the... Okay, sorry, I stayed on the weekly chart on Bank of America. So let me check it on the daily chart. Okay, Okay, that makes more sense here. So on the daily chart, you see this little consolidation, and now we are continuing. So this seems good to go to what's the number? To go, whoops, to go to the, to go here. So this can go to 52. This can go to 52, and then will it cave in or will it break it a little bit and ride it along? Don't know. So if you want to enter right now, just be careful here, because it might start going back down quickly like it did right here. So just check this part, and if it continues on, then you stay in. Caterpillar. Okay, so Caterpillar, okay, let me just put the auto fit here. So I go on the weekly chart to get a sense of where the stock is going. This is also in a nice bull trend. A nice bull trend right here. This is a higher speed bull trend. And this is the third speed bull trend. So there are really three different speeds there. Okay, so this is pretty good, huh? So we came back up, and then we started going down. I could have done it here, it would have broken, and so this is the best one here. This is the best one here. Look at how the stock consolidated right here. It consolidated right here, and then boom, it just shot up. Everything else is great. So seems like a great stock. And this one, you can always do a channel for each support line that you have. I don't know why it does that, but you need to do it with the same slope as the one in the back, and I think I would do it here. See how it takes care of this, it takes care of this here. So this one again, so your target on this one, is right here, 265. 265, everything is great, stochastics great, RSI is even overbought, so there's a lot of push on that stock. MACD crossed over bullish, everything's super great. And then you have your earnings call very soon. So these are great stocks, you guys. Okay, this one I had looked at it before. Okay, this one is a little bit all over the place. Okay, wow. Okay, let me do a little bit of a cleanup here. So I guess I was looking at it here at some point. Okay, the main trend is right there. The main trend is pretty clear. But now we are starting to consolidate a little bit here. So I have this resistance at 1265. Yeah, I think I did it recently, this one. At 1265 we have this resistance. You have support. Yeah, we could say we have support here, but now see here this is support, but here it becomes muddied. So I always err on the more recent support. So if this one worked in the past and does not work anymore, then I don't tend to use it. What has worked is this here. So this is pretty clear that this is still working and has worked recently at 1017. So between 1017 and 1265. Boom, boom, boom. And you see the W pattern that was here. Yeah, it's not the most perfect W, but and then when it broke this, it started to go up. So now it's going down for now, huh? It's going down for now, yeah. So see this, and stochastic at 60. I would let it go down. I would let it go down here, and then wait to see it break this with a nice stochastic, and you're good to go. RIOT, or RIOT blockchain. Yeah, I looked at it in the past. Let me just remove this. I should do remove drawings. Okay. Okay, let me see. So this one is pretty much horizontal. That's the trend here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. So it's horizontal. See, it touched here, it touched here, and now it broke support. So your support here seems to be, is it 2036? 21.26. 21.26. Whoops. 21.26. Yeah, this one not so much, huh? Not so much. Yeah, see, it's here. Yeah, I would have. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. So it broke support, it broke resistance for one day, and then it came back into it and started and continued going down. So I would let this guy go down until it breaks this resistance. Microsoft, the great company I love to hate. Yeah, it's hard to argue with this. Well, it did not do much since 2000. Wow, for 15 years it didn't do much. I know somebody who bought Microsoft after the crash in 2000. In 2000 he bought it at, I think, at $50, and he said, Microsoft at $50, that's a great investment. Yes, he had to wait 14 days, 14 years before the stock would go up. So this is why I don't buy stocks based on fundamentals, because you don't know when it's going to happen. Why, this one is not as clear cut as the others. Yeah, okay, not too bad. Not too bad. So I would do it like this. Yeah, I could have done it here. But I see, yeah, see, we are cutting some candles before May, and we are cutting some candles in September. So it's not. So I'm going to do it like this. So this was a nice bull run. So this is the COVID thing. The COVID did this dip for almost every stock. Then, but now what is of concern a little bit to me is the stochastic underneath 60. It's still a long ways away from the support. So you might still, so I would wait until it bounces off of this, and until stochastic recovery of stochastic. And just like here, when it did a bounce, and then stochastic on that bounce was already at 81. So then you are pretty sure that this is going to last a long time. But now it's going down. We have the RSI coming down. We have this coming down. I would wait for this support to hold and bounce. Okay, what's next? AMD. Okay, AMD, well, okay, I played with it in the past. Wow. Okay, sorry, I sometimes stay, oh yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I stay on the weekly chart. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is, so weekly chart, this is going down, and it's going to need to bounce here. So I would be careful, and yes, I would be careful on the daily chart. Because on the daily chart, see, on the daily chart, it is in a little bit of a downtrend. So it can do this, but the trend of this is still down. It's sideways, but it's mostly down. So I would wait until it comes back here, and then we have this move up. AMD. Okay. So weekly chart right now. Yeah, this is a longer term trend, but more recently, this is what we have. Yes, look at this. Look at how perfectly this fits. I'm not making this up. There's symmetry. There's symmetry there. So this is weekly. So again, weekly is going down. So wait until it goes down to here. Then on the daily chart, yeah, the same thing. You wait for it to start going back up. Support, stochastic, and you're good to go. Of course, this can change things. The earnings call, it can go either way. It can have a dramatic impact. Okay, SPY. Okay, so SPY, let me do this. Okay, lots of lines here. So I'm going to do the most recent part at least. So see, this fits pretty well. Yeah, it fits pretty well because here the stock is using this line as a as a resistance and then support. So this makes sense. And then I'm gonna put it here. This is the resistance right here. So that's the weekly. So daily. Okay. Daily, not so nice. Yeah, look at this. See, this is a ascending triangle. So we are making higher lows, and the highs are flat. Highs are flat, flat, flat. We broke, and then came back down. That's not the best news, and our stochastic is below 60. And MACD crossed over bearish, and RSI under 50, and DMI close to crossing bearish again. So I would wait for something to happen here, and so wait for a break of this resistance before doing anything. Before doing anything, you can sell a covered call right here outside here for 1 week maybe. But yeah, that's the extent of that. Has it been 20 minutes yet? Yes, 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I think 10 is the maximum per video. So this again, Nasdaq. So this is replicating Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Right there, Nasdaq. What's really not cool is stochastic super low, extremely low. So if okay, but support can still hold. Support can still hold. So support is more important than the stochastic. But if support fails, watch out. Watch out. First order of business is this here. 30, 50. 350. So yeah, that would be a nice short. And last but not least, Amazon. Removing drawing. Oh boy, so pretty flatlining, huh? So see here on the weekly, we see it pretty well. So it's not flatlining per se, it's climbing up a bit. It's climbing up a bit. I'm gonna do it here. This is support. And then, yes, this is, okay, yes. So maybe there's a double resistance here because we have a definite, yes, we have a double support here. Because the line fits in two places. It fits very well in two places. So sometimes the stock stops there and sometimes it extends itself. But then Amazon, very well, broke support, I would say. It broke it. It broke it. And look at stochastic 12. Wow. So maybe it's time to short Amazon. Maybe it's time to short Amazon. Look at this nice support here. Yes, we have some little supports along the way here at 21.87, at 24.59 approximately, blah, blah, blah. But the main one at 20.29. Wouldn't that be a nice short to have this? That would be a really nice short. Wow, this is interesting. That's it, guys. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna try to do this every Friday, and I think I'm gonna limit myself to 10 stocks. So I think that's a lot of value for you, my members, and also for you, the public, that can watch this video. This might entice you to become a member and maybe ask once in a while for a stock, a specific stock, for me to analyze. So I'm going to wish you a great weekend, and members, we see each other on Sunday, or you can get my Sunday recording, and if not, we are going to talk for everybody else and everyone on Monday. So have a great weekend, and à la prochaine.